video, let me talk about meaning of sociology, definition of sociology, and the nature of the sociology. What is the meaning of sociology is? The term sociology was coined by Auguste Comte. This is to nominate or giving a name to the sociology, saying that the science of human association. So it is derived from two words. One is the Latin word socius, which means associate or companion. The other word is a Greek word logos, meaning theory or science. So the definition of sociology. Sociology is a study of human interaction. Interaction means it's talking with each other. That is an interaction is. An interrelation means the family members' relationship and their conditions and the consequences, results. So this is given by Ginsberg. Sociology is a study of human interactions and the interrelations, their conditions and the consequences. The other definition is given by A.W. Small. Sociology is a science of social relationship. So what is the nature of sociology is? There's a great controversy, means argument or disagreement about the nature of sociology. So some critics who oppose unfavorably, opposing people. Okay, some critics state that sociology should not be regarded as science, but others assert, give their opinion or support. Okay, that sociology is as much a science as the other social sciences. So let me talk about both. Some people say sociology is a science and some others say it is not a science. So first let me know about what is a sociology, why sociology is a science. A science may be defined in at least two ways. A body of organized, verified knowledge secured through scientific observations. Thus, the study of body of those organized knowledge or verified knowledge is discovered. So hence the definition goes like this. Sociology is a science as it develops a body of organized, verified knowledge which is based on the scientific investigations and uses scientific methods of the study. All the natural phenomena means it is occurrence. So occurrence means something is being happening. Okay, occurrence. So all natural phenomena can be studied scientifically if one is willing to use scientific methods. So some of the characteristics of scientific methods include, number one is universality. It is universal. Second, it is measurement, measurable, experimentation, experimentable things, prediction, it's forecasting, otherwise you expect something in the future. Objectivity, it has objectives to prove that. Exactness, it's exact, things will be known. Clear terminology. So you can use this acronym you and me. It is COPE. I think this will help you to remember these are the characteristics of the scientific characteristics. So when you know this, you can write for and against on the nature of sociology. It's a very important question for you. So U stands for universality, N stands for measurement, E for experimentation. COPE, okay, clear terminology, C for objectivity is O, and prediction is that is expectation, that is P, and E for exactness. Okay, some people say sociology is not a science. So those who refuse or deny that sociology is a science argues as follows. Okay, sociology is not a science. Number one, lack of universal theory. So what do they say? They say social phenomena, that is occurrence or events that is happening, are complex and influenced means it affects by many factors such as physically, socially, psychologically and cultural factors. Moreover, no two individuals are equal or alike. Therefore, sociology cannot be uniform. Lack of measurement. Social phenomena occurrence are qualitative in nature. What do you mean by qualitative? You say if something a good you see a person, you consider him as a good person or a bad person or a fat person. You don't measure it. So that is called as a qualitative. Social relationships, the customs, the traditions cannot be measured by any standard. You don't have any criteria. You can't compare that standard list with the people. Only in the natural science it is possible to quantify. Quantify means you measure it in kgs or centimeters, something like that. So that is quantification and measure the physical objects. So in natural science, it is a must, but here in social science, it is not. That is why it lacks measurement. The third one is lack of experimentation. There is no experiments at all. Experimentation and prediction. Prediction means forecasting means you are expecting something to happen in the future. Okay, is not possible in the social sciences. You can't expect something is going to happen in the society. Human relationship cannot be seen or weighed or measured or analyzed or calculated in a laboratory. They change or vary and are uncertain, unpredictable. So, prediction and experimentation, as found in the physical sciences, is just not possible in the sociology. Further, social units and institutions are not divisible. Divisible here means it is forming groups. You can't segregate or separate this into groups. It is not possible to separate or calculate each individual part as you do with the chemical calculation of water. For example, the water has H2O. So in that way, you measure hydrogen separately and oxygen separately, and then you analyze it, calculate it. So here the sociology doesn't takes in such way. It lack of prediction. Again, forecasting or something expected in the future. A sociologist cannot make predictions about the trends of social change. In olden days, kurtas and chudidas were very famous, but recently the pants and shirts are more famous, especially the jeans ones. You can't predict that one. In olden days, only the caste system or religious basis marriages been occurred, but right now intercaste marriages, family also something. Nuclear family is going very common. Urbanization, the rural area becoming urban means city center, and industrialization, development of more industries, that and all is going to be cannot be predicted, cannot be expected when it is going to happen. It may happen in 10 years, 5 years, even few months too. It depends upon the place. Lack of objectivity. Objectivity means that ability to examine various evidences without any bias or prejudice. What is evidences? Evidences means proof. You need some proof. So every research project or experiment needs objectives, a goal to find out what is there. Right? So this is the ability to examine a proof without any bias. What do you mean by biases? Sometimes it is overestimated or underestimated. So you should not have a prejudice means you should not have a predetermined thoughts. For example, if a person is dark, you can't say that person is bad or good. You can't predetermine that. Okay, so objectivity means the ability of the ability to examine the various proofs without any bias, means not the actual one or prejudice and all. Humans form assumptions, belief. So they start believing from the childhood, okay, about any object it matters or any events it matters. Some people view Diwali as a religious festival. Some people view it as a something in an entertainment. So okay, so from childhood, every human form a belief, okay, regarding to the event or objects. It is therefore not possible for humans to observe a subject with complete detachments. So you can't think about that one, I mean, in a separate way. So social relationship cannot be studied like a physical objects. Social relationships are only an outward expression of our inner life. So lack of exactness. Science should be able to frame a certain laws on the basis of the observations. Usually, right? Newton's first law, second law, it's all because of the observations. Such laws enable us to predict accurately. Exactly. In sociology, such laws and conclusions cannot be expressed in precise terms. Mean accurate or any short forms, every word cannot be explained. So social phenomena are too vast, it's too big. It's too big. So human motivations are often complex, means it's not simple. It's complicated. Therefore, it is difficult to predict the human behavior. And finally, lack of clear terminology. Sociology as a social science suffers from inexact and clear terminology. The same words says different meanings to different people. For example, many of the terms used in sociology like religion, caste, class and groups are words found in everyday use, isn't it? The terms with vague mean something unclear, okay, which we really can't understand. And unclear meanings create a terminology inefficiency. So it is lack clear terminology. So these are the points given by those who consider sociology is not a science. So thus it is often said that there can be a social studies but not social science. Okay. Others believe that dispassionate study means no emotions. Study of social phenomena occurrence is not possible because we are humans and we have emotions. The investigator cannot be neutral. They can't be on the left side or right side. I mean, they should be either on left or on right. They can't be in between. But without neural analysis, science is not possible. So usually the questions is being asked are define sociology and write short notes on the nature of the sociology. So please see the description for the further topic.